Cancelled.
Schweezy.
I want to talk about D23. D23 happened this weekend, minus the 21st anniversary 9/11, which was more important to a lot of people than apparently I like to think. But I don't know. D23 happened. I was keeping up with it. I wasn't there, but I was keeping up with it because I'm into all the Marvel shit. Star Wars is just going to happen. I'm okay with whatever Star Wars does. I'm going to watch it, but I'm not, like, predicting what's going to happen because I don't know what's going to happen. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about what happened at D23. I'm kind of interested because I kind of feel like we were blue-balled a lot when it comes to D23. First of all, I want to talk about Fantastic Four. So they announced the actual, like, time or a time frame, like when the Fantastic Four was going to be in theaters. It's going to be the start of Phase 6. We're currently ending Phase 4. I think it's after She-Hulk and Wakanda Forever. We're going to get into... we're starting Phase 5, and then after Phase 5, we're going into Phase 6. So that's going to be cool. But there were so many rumors about like what was going to happen. What are they going to announce at D23? And everyone was expecting a casting for the Fantastic Four. And I think that movie's coming out, like, is it 2024? And then 2025, that's going to be the two big Avengers movies. So, like, they're going to have to start filming that movie soon. So they don't have it cast. They're going to have to, like, really rush into that shit. I don't know the date they're going to start. I think maybe, I can't really say. But no, we were blue-balled Fantastic Four because there's rumors Penn Badgley was coming up to be... I don't know what's going on with these rumors. I know, like, most of these rumors that gets leaked, it's all people talking about stuff, but nothing's confirmed. And it's always like, yeah, they were discussing Penn Badgley being Reed Richards. They were talking about, Dennis from Always Sunny, what's his name? He was up for it. He was up for being the next Reed Richards. Dennis Reynolds. What am I just thinking of his name? And then John Krasinski went back on the list. And they're like, no, John Krasinski, I think he actually wants to be Reed Richards. I think he's clearly the first choice, but like it's like if he wants to do it because he knows it's a multi-picture deal and stuff like that. Everyone else is like, we're just all wondering about who Reed Richards is. And then talking about Doctor Doom, who's going to be playing Doctor Doom. We got blue ball on that because we don't know who's playing Doctor Doom unless he actually is playing an important role in Wakanda Forever, and it's going to be someone we know. But that's the thing, though. If they're going to put him in, like, Doctor Doom in Wakanda Forever, like, we need to know who is going to play Doom. So it's like, who's that guy? Or whatever, you know. It's like, that's Henry Cavill? You know, and there's, like, Henry Cavill is going to play Doctor Doom. It's between that and Hyperion. Those are, like, the two big rumors right now of what he's coming to Marvel to do one of the two roles, which Hyperion is a great choice because Hyperion is basically... because the Squadron Sinister is basically, or Squadron Supreme, I can't remember what it's called. They're basically a villain team that is basically, they just made every character. These are clearly ripoffs of the DC Justice League. And so it's kind of funny if you'd be playing the Superman counterpart. But also, I think he'd be a great Doctor Doom, to be honest with you. Because I feel like Henry Cavill, he really is a fucking nerd. Like, and I'm saying that with a compliment because I'm a fucking nerd. And you're like, yeah, you are a fucking nerd. I'm like, you clicked on my face and you're listening to me talk about comic book movies, so you can shut the fuck up. It's like that. So, I don't know. They really blue-balling us with the Fantastic Four stuff. They really blue-balled us the entire D23 stuff. I really have to say, we were really blue-balled. Talked about Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which was a movie I was like, it's not, this one's going to be like, great. I don't know. They're just like fixing a script that was already made and trying to make it better. But I'm actually starting to think they may have made this could be a really good movie. Everyone's like, Ryan Coogler's great, the first Black Panther. I'm like, that was just a standard comic book movie. And look, I know black people need to be heroes and shit like that. I know the whole black people argument or whatever.
What?
And they're like, oh, we were always thugs, something like that. And like, I don't know, I'm just not that interested in the world of Wakanda. I thought, we're going to talk about like black heroes. I really liked Falcon, or now the new Captain America, a little bit more than made up country in Africa over, I don't know, I'm American, so I'm like, I want to hear a black story, I want to hear about a black Man from America, or like just a guy in Africa. But apparently it's about, King T'Challa. He passed away because they're going to make that a part of the movie. And then every country's trying to get in on their vibranium. And whatever it's not going to be called Atlantis, but Namor and his country are going to be trying to really take advantage of that shit. So that's kind of cool. We learned about the Ironheart series. If you've seen Captain America Civil War, I don't know what his role is, but the dean of MIT is Jim Rash, who was the dean on Community, or Greendale Community College. And so he's returning for Ironheart, which means that I'm 100%, well, I know they made in season 5, they made a whole joke about Avengers Age of Ultron, but it's also Community, so I think we can stretch it a little bit. Abed worked for, like, S.H.I.E.L.D. or something like that, too. And then, I know, and Shirley worked for S.H.I.E.L.D. too in, like, the 70s. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so the Russos worked on Community, and so that's why all these Community characters showed up in a couple Marvel movies. Anyways, I'm making it that the dean is the dean of MIT at MIT for Ironheart. That's the rule I'm going with now. Werewolf by Night, they dropped the trailer for that, and I know there were rumors about Werewolf by Night's been weird, because I know there have been rumors, like, why didn't they announce that, like, they're gonna upload or whatever, post a on Disney Plus, Werewolf by Night's gonna come out. Why didn't they do that at Comic-Con? And also, I think it's cool. Like, the movie looks cool. I'm going to watch it. I'll talk about it on the podcast if you all want me to. But at the same time, though, like, it's probably not going to be interconnected that much with the MCU. And really, if I want to see Werewolf by Night, I want to see him and Moon Knight crossover. That's all I really want to see, Moon Knight. And if they're going to set up for a Moon Knight thing, they just introduced Moon Knight. And Moon Knight they try to make Moon Knight just kind of stand on its own in the MCU. But, I don't know. The whole point, and I like that for, like, the solo projects at some point, but at the same time, like, you want to see them, like, because they're building up to Secret Wars. You want to see them fucking go at it in Secret Wars, stuff like that. So, maybe Moon Knight will be in it. I don't know. I don't really care. Other Fantastic Four news, they confirmed what we already all knew. Matt Shakman is the director. We already fucking knew that. And we don't know who the team is, which they, like I said, they really blue-balled us on that one.
That's rough, buddy.
They dropped the Secret Invasion trailer, which is really cool. No fucking clue. So if you don't know, Secret Invasion is basically Skrulls infiltrated Earth and Skrulls are shape-shifting aliens. And basically what happens is they get into high positions of power, stuff like that. I'm interested in how they're doing this, because after the 2019 Captain Marvel movie, the Skrulls were good guys for the most part, and Talos and them are working with Nick Fury for the most part. And so I'm interested in seeing, like, they're just going to be like, oh yeah, there are different Skrulls. These Skrulls are bad, and we're the good Skrulls. So, yeah, basically we're all weird after Captain Marvel. Everyone was watching, like, so they're not ever going to do a Secret Invasion? That seems like a kind of like a wasted opportunity they have. They're going to introduce Skrulls now into the MCU, especially so late into Phase 3, and Captain Marvel took place in the 90s, before Iron Man, but after Captain America, the first Avenger, so it's weird. So I'm kind of interested in how they do that. I think it's going to be a really cool spy thriller. The Thunderbolts, they released the lineup. Val Cantina de Fontaine, I can't remember how to say it, it's just Val. Red Guardian from Black Widow. Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Taskmaster from Black Widow. Bucky Barnes from everything else. It just seems weird he's in here. And U.S. Agent. So basically, if you're a fan of Black Widow and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and a little bit of the Ant-Man and the Wasp stuff, it's going to be a cool team up. I'm so surprised Abomination did not make this list. It's so weird, because I'm assuming that's what they were setting up for in She-Hulk. She-Hulk isn't over yet as I'm recording this podcast, but yeah, super weird. And I always thought Abomination would be there, because they set it up like, yeah, he's in full control. Emil is in full control of the Abomination, but I guess they're just like, he's going to move to a ranch, and then further episodes are going to go through that. I haven't seen the whole series, isn't out yet, so I don't know. Then they revealed the leader from the original Hulk film, is going to be the villain in Captain America: New World Order. So that's interesting. He's a pretty good character, and like it was kind of a setup for nothing. I feel like all these setups for all the Hulk stuff it's finally now being like utilized. Or like we set it up. Like, yeah, you know how Captain America: Civil War, Thunderbolt Ross came back? Well, the actor's dead now, so he's not coming back. I like how they're not even like they haven't even really mentioned William Hurt dying and stuff like that, because they seem to be setting up him turning into the Red Hulk. Nothing. But the leader's going to be back. The guy who played the leader, I can't remember his name, in the original is coming back. So that's cool. Finally, the last thing I got for the D23 announcements, Kingpin is going to be the villain for Echo and a villain in the new Daredevil. Like we already expected. Remember at the end of Hawkeye when we all thought that Kingpin was shot? Turns out not, because it was off screen and we're like, he's not dead. Everyone was like, he's not dead. And turns out we're all right. He's not dead. He's alive. I heard Echo just finished filming. So, and I can't imagine they're going to do, like, I don't know the reshoots for those Marvel shows. I guess, because with movies, like, they do reshoots with all these Marvel movies, and Kevin Feige explained it well, because a lot of times you hear, oh, they're going to do reshoots for this movie, and people are like, oh, the movie must be bad. And so they have to redo a lot of shit. But Kevin Feige always says, like, yeah, the only way we can really make a good movie is if we first film the movie and then film everything else that we need to fix, when we don't know with the movie. So it makes sense from their standpoint, but I don't get to make Marvel movies, so that kind of sucks. So yeah, that's D23. We kind of got blue-balled there, so that kind of sucks. We really got screwed there.
That's rough, buddy.
Hey there, you just checked out a highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you learned something and that you are now a smarter individual. Just so you know, we have full episodes and other many highlights available now. Click here for the next best thing that you can go check out as well. And make sure you press that subscribe button and press that notification bell. That way you get updated anytime we make a new post or anytime that we make a new highlight or full episode. So thank you, honk if you love butt drugs, and stay awesome.